times from 4 until 9 p.m. Kids must be in first grade or older. Cost is $20 per child and spaces are limited. For more information, contact Connor at 575-748-0299. Due to the change in the weather, the Carlsbad Community of Hope Center has reopened its emergency shelter at the Resource Center, 1314 South Canal. Hours are 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Meals will be served in the evening and morning. For more information, call 575-200-1377. To have your event listed on the KSVP community calendar, email calendar@ksvpradio.com. Please let us know at least 1 week in advance.
This is KSVP and K229AS Artesia.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters. U.S. health advisors are recommending that most Americans get the Pfizer or Moderna COVID-19 vaccines instead of the Johnson & Johnson shot. Correspondent Ben Thomas reports.
The recommendation comes after advisors to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reviewed new safety data about rare but potentially life-threatening blood clots linked to J&J's COVID-19 vaccine. The clotting problem has caused 9 confirmed deaths, while the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines don't come with that risk. Further, the advisors say the Pfizer and Moderna vaccine also appear to be more effective. Of the 200 million fully vaccinated Americans, only a small fraction, about 16 million, received the J&J shot. I'm Ben Thomas.
It's looking increasingly unlikely that Senate Democrats will pass President Biden's massive spending bill before Christmas. White House correspondent Greg Clugston reports.
The president and fellow Democrats had hoped to pass the nearly $2 trillion social and environment bill before the holiday break. But the White House and Senator Joe Manchin remain at odds over key spending provisions, including an expanded child tax credit. Democrats have been fighting over the package for months, while all Senate Republicans oppose the bill. Greg Clugston, Washington.
The remaining members of a U.S. missionary group who were kidnapped 2 months ago in Haiti have been freed, Haitian police and the church group said Thursday. The spokesman for Haiti's National Police, Gary Desrosiers, confirmed the hostages had been released but did not immediately provide additional details. Quote, "We glorify God for answered prayer. The remaining 12 hostages are free," Christian Aid Ministries said in a statement. All 17 of our loved ones are now safe. On Wall Street, the Dow down by 29 points. The Nasdaq dropped 385. More on these stories at townhall.com.
The following is not an actor, but a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
My story begins with debt, a lot of debt, credit card debt, and I heard a commercial for Trinity. I gave them a call.
If you're in debt and you need help, call Trinity at 1-800-990-6976.
When I first called, I was a little embarrassed and kind of ashamed, and I looked at the numbers, and I saw how quickly that astronomical debt that was in my life would go away.
Trinity will consolidate your accounts into one easy-to-manage monthly payment, reduce your interest, and possibly improve your credit score. You'll save thousands.
What I would tell other people, please pick up the phone and call Trinity. Just let them put together a program and see how affordable and easy it is to pay off your debt.
Call Trinity at 1-800-990-6976. That's 1-800-990-6976.
Her former chief testified in Minnesota in the manslaughter trial of former police officer Kim Potter. More from correspondent Ed Donahue reporting.
Tim Gannon resigned 2 days after Dante Wright was shot and killed by Potter during a traffic stop.
One of the reasons that I was required or requested to leave the agency was because I would not immediately fire Kim Potter.
Gannon described Potter as
a fine officer.
Potter has said she thought she had a taser in her hand when she shot Wright. It was a gun. Gannon testified to defense attorney Earl Gray. He looked at body camera video and squad car video from the shooting.
I saw no violation.
No violation of what?
Of policy, procedure, law.
Tape from court TV. Gannon also testified a taser could have been used as well as a gun since other officers were in danger. I'm Ed Donahue.
News and analysis available at townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters. The Republican point man for Senate elections in 2022 says his party is likely to flip a Democrat seat in New Hampshire.
National Republican Senatorial Committee Chairman Rick Scott says Democrats are on the ropes.
And we are going to win New Hampshire.
Scott tells the Salem Radio Network Republicans will have no trouble fielding a number of strong candidates in the GOP primary.
First off, if you want to be a Republican senator from New Hampshire, this is the year you want to run. Maggie Hassan is up. Maggie Hassan is way underwater.
Scott predicts victories in several battleground states will help the GOP reclaim the majority next year. Bob Agnew reporting.
The Israeli military says an Israeli man's been killed in a shooting ambush in the northern West Bank. It says at least one Palestinian gunman opened fire at a car carrying Jewish seminary students out of a settlement outpost Thursday night. Israeli leaders have vowed to catch the attacker, and the army says it's beefed up troops. More on these stories at townhall.com.
And this is KSVP Artesia, K229AS Artesia, and worldwide on the internet at ksvptv.com. This is the place to be if you're ready for some Bulldog boys basketball, as they are in Clovis tonight, and the JV has gone into overtime, and there's about a minute left to go in the JV ball game. So we're not going to start the broadcast just yet. We're going to wait here about a minute or two. And then as soon as the JV game is over with, we'll start our pregame show, and then we'll have the tip-off of tonight's game. Duane Chace is going to be doing the play-by-play for us. He's in Clovis. He does Clovis Radio, and we're happy to have him doing the play-by-play for us tonight. So stick around. Bulldog basketball at Clovis coming up. JV in overtime right now. We'll have the varsity game. The pregame will be starting in just a few minutes right here on KSVP Artesia.
This is Armed American Radio's Daily Defense.
Armed American Radio's Daily Defense, because they don't want me to, that's why I do it.
Presented by X Insurance. X Insurance. From the gunbroker.com studios on the Crossbreed Holsters Platinum microphone.
They're never going to stop us here.
It's 2021, and we're in a new decade. Here is your host, the loudest conservative voice in America fighting the enemies of freedom, Mark Walters.
You ever listen to an angry, liberal, elitist, fraternity scumbag talk when they're speaking in the jabber of pseudo-intellectual stupidity? Have you ever heard? Let me give you an explanation of what I'm talking about here. Because the Boston Globe has a piece called Redo the First Two Amendments. And we're going to talk about this elitist fraternity scumbag Marianne Franks, who wrote this piece. And, of course, my partner in crime at Armed American News, Lee the Gunwriter Williams, responded accordingly. Lee, welcome to the show. How are you?
Angry. This is beyond bizarre, brother. This is just insane.
When I listen to this pseudo-intellectual psychobabble jargon garbage, it just cracks me up. I mean, do these people sit and write with a thesaurus next to them so they can make it sound stupid?
Yeah, I think they pretty much do. They just click the synonyms online when they're writing and just try and screw it up so most people can't get through it. This is the worst I've seen in quite a while. And as you know, we see a lot of bad journalism when it comes to guns, but this has got to take the cake. Worst of 2021 so far.
The Second Amendment, she wrote, has an idiosyncratic and anachronistic focus on militias and arms, which the professor says degrades the concept of self-defense. Let me move over to the actual piece, Editing the Constitution. It's what it's called, Editing the Constitution. Redo the first two amendments. Take a listen to this. Speech and guns, two of the most contentious issues in America today, with controversies fueled not only by personal passions and identity politics, but by competing interpretations of the Constitution. There is no competing interpretation of the Constitution. The Constitution is what it is, and it says what it says. Unless you're a stupid, liberal, elitist fraternity scumbag who believes everybody on earth is wrong except for you. Now, I'm going to go back to a phrase I used for years on Armed American Radio, and I haven't said this in a while, but this is perfectly. The truth is only controversial to a liberal goofball.
Yeah.
Think about that. It's very simplistic. I didn't need a thesaurus to stick anything in there to make it sound like I had 50 degrees. I didn't need to.
Yeah, and I don't have to look anything up to understand what you mean.
Let's talk about speech being contentious, free speech. You know why it's contentious? Because liberals are stifling it. Not conservatives. Liberals are stifling free speech. It's contentious because they don't want you to be able to hear programs like this. They don't want you, and I heard somebody describe the new Twitter CEO as Jack Idiot on steroids, which he is, as they shut down free speech. That's what makes free speech, the First Amendment, contentious in America today, because it allows everybody to speak, not just them. Now, the right to bear arms goes a little bit, she goes off in a lot of different directions on that, which is what we're going to focus on with you today. But now, we now know, what was your first reaction when you saw this?
I was like a gut punch. I know you're not bearing the lead here, but I'll let you actually say what she did. But when I read that 3-4 times, and then I called you and I read it to you because I couldn't believe that somebody actually committed this thought into writing, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't misinterpreting it, and I wasn't misinterpreting it.
How long have you been writing professionally as a real journalist?
20 years, 20 plus.
Investigative journalist, I might add.
Yeah.
In your latest position, who fired you?
The head of Gannett.
The head of USA Today, Mary Bell?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you were working for Gannett Publication, mainstream press media organization, yes?
Yep, 100%.
And they didn't like you because your column was titled what?
The Gun Writer. And they didn't want any of that.
They silenced Lee, the gunwriter Williams. What's it been now? 2 years, bro? 2 years?
Yeah, around 2 years. And I've never been happier.
I got a phone call from Lee. At the time that this happened, explain how the purchase worked. Because at the time, I want to make this clear and be, unlike the liberals, we're not hiding anything. You were writing at the time for the Sarasota Herald Tribune, correct?
Yeah, we were owned by another chain, and then my chain bought Gannett, but unfortunately we put Gannett in charge. And I knew, I saw the handwriting on the wall. Without a doubt knew that my days were numbered, because Gannett is incredibly woke. Gannett employees can donate part of their paycheck to Black Lives Matter and other uber liberal groups, but don't even think about tithing anything to NRA or SAF or anybody else who respects the Second Amendment. So I knew I was done, and it just took a matter of months before it. And it was just beyond bizarre. Because I went, as did my boss, who allowed me to write about guns. No questions asked.
Lee contacted me shortly after this transaction between the companies occurred, when he was put on ice by the editors, and made it clear to me, listeners, I'm talking directly to you now, that he could no longer come on my program, he could no longer write the Gunwriter column, and his website was being shut down. It was a personal website, was it not?
Yeah, and I was always told that was my website, but they just went ahead and killed it anyway. That's what newspapers do nowadays. They can't handle the truth. They don't want any First Amendment rights for anybody other than them.
So when you hear two of the most contentious issues in America today, with controversies fueled not only by personal passions and identity politics, but by competing interpretations of the Constitution, when she's talking about redoing the first two amendments, I can only assume that based on what they did to you, she approves of or would approve of. which tells you where she stands and what kind of redo she wants. And if I'm right about that in my assumption, which I'm certain I am, that's why she wrote the piece. You can read it yourself, listeners. But if that's the case, then she herself only wants and would rewrite the First Amendment to allow her opinion and no one else's. Is that a fair assessment of what I'm reading here?
Yeah, it is. I mean, they're very scared right now, the mainstream media, of any opinion other than theirs, because they realize that, I think they're finally starting to realize they're in a liberal bubble that the rest of most of the country is not. And you're starting to see cracks on that liberal bubble. So they want to control the public discourse. They want to control what is said in print and on the airwaves and on cable, because they're threatened. I mean, look at CNN's ratings right now. Okay, their mainstream shows, their most popular shows in the evenings, get beat by reruns of Andy Griffith's show and the Golden Girls. They realize that their grasp on the pulse of society is they're losing it. And that's got to be scary as hell for them. We are the majority. We are the mainstream, and they realize that. And that's terrifying to them.
So shutting us down would be the first step in regaining solid footing as far as they're concerned.
Yeah, it's a good way. It's a good attempt, but the horse left the barn, brother. You know, people are starting to read and think for themselves now. They no longer have the power to tell us what to write and what to read and what to think.
As legal texts go, this is where it sends you to the break with this, guys. As legal texts go, neither of the two amendments is a model of clarity or precision. So let's focus our efforts now with that statement in mind. Neither of the two amendments, first and second, is a model of clarity or precision. So let's just cover the 27 words in the Second Amendment first, and we'll go back to the first. A well-regulated militia, that's you, being necessary to the security of a free state. That's all of us and our freedom. The right of the people, that's you, to keep and bear arms, shall not be infringed. Is there anything unclear that makes that amendment neither a model of clarity or precision? We'll keep this ridiculous conversation alive when we come back with Lee the Gunwriter Williams.
America was founded through the blood of hard-fighting, hard...
Hey, stay tuned, folks. If you're tuning in here for Bulldog basketball, the Bulldogs are in Clovis. The JV game has gone to double overtime. It was 53-53 at the end of the first overtime period. So they're in the double overtime right now. Just as soon as that game concludes, we'll begin our pregame show and have live coverage of Bulldog basketball from Clovis, New Mexico. Again, they're in double overtime in the JV game, and we'll have varsity action coming up in just a few.
Extremely excited to be introducing you to the latest, most effective non-lethal self-defense product I think I've ever seen. It's called the Defense Alert Device, or the DAD, by Tiger Light. When I saw this device, I immediately reached out to the owner. At only 5 inches long and 4.6 ounces, this thing can be openly carried in the palm virtually everywhere. My 18-year-old daughter now carries this thing, as does my wife. Consisting of a chemical spray and a powerful 5-mode blinding light, the DAD, when activated, also sends an alert and your GPS location to any of your contacts anywhere in the world, alerting them to your situation. This thing is life-saving and can be carried by anybody, hiking, leaving work, whatever the situation. Check out the Tiger Light at tigerlight.net. Use the promo code AAR15 and get 15% off. The first 20 that do that will also get free shipping. This thing is the real deal. My kid carries it. I trust it. You can trust it. Tigerlight.net. AAR15. Take 15% off. First 20 of you get free shipping.
Gun owners across the country have become targets of frivolous lawsuits. At X Insurance, we provide custom firearm liability insurance to eliminate your exposure and to protect you from unscrupulous lawyers. And if lawsuits arise, we aggressively fight them. We're the best at what we do, and we've been doing it for more than 40 years. We offer same-day quotes and solutions. So call us today or have your agent call us, and let's get that target off your back. For more information, visit xinsurance.com.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm excited to announce my new product, My Slippers. They took me over 2 years to develop because I didn't want just an ordinary slipper. My slippers are meant to be worn all day long, no matter what you're doing, whether you're inside or outside. My slippers come with an exclusive 3-tier cushioning system that you won't find in any other slipper. It combines 2 layers of foam, including my proprietary My Pillow foam and a patented impact shell made from U.S. soybeans. My 3-tier cushioning system is going to help relieve pressure points, provide that micro support you need for all-day comfort, and help prevent fatigue. Not only that, My Slippers are made with high-quality leather and a premium indoor-outdoor sole that make them extremely durable. I personally guarantee they're going to be the most comfortable slippers you'll ever own.
Hey, it's Mark, and you know Mike supports the right to keep and bear arms, and we support Mike. Please visit MyPillow.com and click on the radio listener specials box and use promo code AAR for all of Mike's great discounts. Or call 800-978-9358, and remember, use promo code AAR.
Car, the 25th anniversary K9 and the venerable P9 in various configurations. Magnum Research, the classic Desert Eagle available in 50, 44, 357, and the new 429 DE calibers. The BFR biggest, finest revolvers, and the Magnum Light. Auto Ordnance, the classics. Thompson, that's right, the Tommy gun, the incredible M1 carbine, and the one and only classic 1911. Car Firearms, a family of brands standing for your family's freedom.
Hey guys, Mark here. No music in the background for this spot. I want you to hear what I'm telling you here. You know from listening to the show that our partner, Gunbroker.com, is celebrating over 20 years in business. But what you didn't know is that there are now over 6 million registered users. Think about that for a second. 6 million registered users. And it gets better. There are over 1 million. That's 1 million items listed every single day. Every single day. So I promise you that if you can't find it on your store shelves, you'll find it at Gunbroker.com. That's Gunbroker.com. Go register. It's 100% free. This upcoming segment of Armed American Radio is being sponsored by Gunbroker.com, the world's largest online marketplace to buy and sell firearms, ammo, and related accessories. That's Gunbroker.com. Welcome back to the show. Indeed, welcome back inside the Gunbroker.com studios, by the way, on the Crossbreed Holsters microphone. Every bit of it presented to you today by X Insurance. If you don't have X Insurance, ask yourself why. Visit xinsurance.com. They cover every aspect of your life. Anything you can do, anything you can think about doing, X Insurance will cover. xinsurance.com. Visit them through the portal that I've got set up for you already. We take you right to where you need to be at armedamericanradio.com. More about that in just a few moments. I'm talking with Lee the Gunwriter Williams. And let me welcome Greg in Dallas with us, too. Greg, some of what you're hearing, we had an opportunity to talk about during the break. Can you believe this?
No, it's absurd.
Lee, he just told you what he thought. It's absurd. There you go, everybody. Let's just play music and stuff, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
We're done. I just gave you the Second Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, and there is absolutely nothing that, what does she call it? What does she call it? Is number one, contentious, anachronistic, right? And she says that it is not a model of clarity or precision. It's pretty clear to me and pretty precise to me. Go ahead, take it away.
Well, she rewrote it, as was her task.
Go ahead.
And her edited version now includes abortion rights. She added abortion rights into the Second Amendment. Quote, all people have the right to bodily autonomy consistent with the right of other people to the same, including the right to defend themselves against unlawful force and the right of self-determination in reproductive matters. The government shall take reasonable measures to protect the health and safety of the public as a whole. That is her new, edited, updated version of the Second Amendment, which I about fell out of my chair when I read that.
What I can tell you is that what I just heard is neither a model of clarity or precision.
No.
None of it made sense to me. And I'm educated. I've got a college degree, and I have a thesaurus. And I can make up big words all day long if I want to sound like a pseudo-intellectual Instagram psychobabbler, if that's what I choose to do. I choose not to. Because then I'm not clear, and I'm not precise. as she certainly is not. Autonomy, bodily autonomy. Any idea how she's using the word autonomy?
You know, she kind of foreshadows it in one of her other rants, where she says that, you know, she's concerned about bodily autonomy, being able, I guess, to regulate your own body, right to bodily autonomy, to determine what goes in and out of your body, to be in charge of your body, for lack of a better word. I guess that's
to be
all
autonomous.
Yeah, which is all fine, unless you're talking vaccine, and then, of course, you have no right to bodily autonomy.
Yeah, because the autonomy is also a condition of self-governance, if you will.
Right.
For lack of, and I believe that's, for lack of a better phrase. I mean, I don't know in what sense her dilapidated mind is using this, because she's also seeking, and she uses phrases throughout the Babel piece that we're referring to about the collective good, which liberals are all about the collective good. Can't we all just get along? The Second Amendment is a collective right. People doesn't mean people in the Second Amendment because they don't want it to. People means people everywhere else in the Bill of Rights, just not in that one, which is neither clear or precise as far as I'm concerned either.
No. And there's no doubt about what she meant with she wants the right of self-determination in reproductive matters. That's adding abortion.
Yeah, this is KSVP. Gene with you, and it looks like the JV game in Clovis finally concluded in double overtime, with Clovis winning the JV game in double overtime 59-57. Artesia went to the free throw line with 1 second left, missed the front end of the two-shot free throw opportunity. Then on the second shot, Clovis got the rebound on the hard shot at the basket. So Clovis JV wins the JV game over Artesia in double overtime 59-57. So let's go ahead and begin our pregame show here on KSVP. Bulldogs and Clovis varsity, and it's coming at you right now.
Welcome to Bulldog Basketball on KSVP AM and FM and at KSVPTV.com. Bulldog Basketball is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia General Hospital, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Kane Electric Supply, Castle Rentals, Catalyst Church, Central Valley Electric, Cisco Equipment, Crouch Plumbing, Deans Incorporated, Brandon Williams and Farm Bureau Insurance, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire of Artesia and Carlsbad, Frost Mortgage, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block of Artesia, Hermosa Church of Christ, KFC of Artesia, Incredible Printing, J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency, J&J Home Care, La Fonda, New Hope Baptist Church, Pop's Diner, Smile Expressions, Sondy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia, Tate Branch of Artesia, TMJ Auto, and Western Bank. Now, on to the action.
Holy guacamole! The best guacamole in the Pecos Valley is at La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia. Holy guacamole! Everything is coming in fresh by the truckload. Avocados, green chilies, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. The makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? La Fonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole.
Does your insurance agent treat you like family?
Insurance Corporation is programmed to build interpersonal relationships with members of family units. We communicate on a four-name basis with all customer numbers.
Only a human who knows you can create a plan that's right for you. That's why for 80 years at Farm Bureau Financial Services, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
I'm Brandon Williams, Artesia's local Farm Bureau agent. Call us today, 746-2171.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Prices are being slashed at Castle Rentals, Artesia's fun and friendly rent-to-own furniture store. Get a free mattress pad cover when you purchase a Serta or Kingdom mattress. Both brands on sale now. Get deep discounts on lamps by Cow Lighting. Beautiful and unique handcrafted lamps made right here in the US of A. Find your new furniture, appliances, or electronics today at Castle Rentals, 2616 West Main in Artesia. Rent to own or 90 days same as cash on all items.
Ring in the new year with Greyhound basketball. The Greyhound men's and women's basketball teams are home Thursday, January 6, 5, and 7:30 p.m. versus Oklahoma Christian, and Saturday, January 8th at 2 and 4 p.m. versus Arkansas Fort Smith. Don't miss out on every dunk, fast break, and three-pointer as the Greyhounds welcome in the new year. Tickets are only $5 for adults. Kids 8 and under are free. Eastern New Mexico University basketball, all in.
For over 77 years, you've counted on Forest Tire Company. Forest Tire knows that just being there for you is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performance without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Be it your car, truck, RV, or semi, trust your tires to the folks who know more about tires than anyone else. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Hey there, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling, joined by Coach Michael Mondragon, the head coach for the boys varsity basketball team. Coach, let's talk a little bit about, you guys just come off a couple of victories last week.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you walk through a little bit about those, what you learned from your team, where you're looking to improve, some of those things.
Well, I mean, obviously, it's really nice when you get to have practice, Joby. I mean, that's, people don't realize we get those football guys that Monday before tournament and kind of play 3 games and only have about 1 or 2 days of practice. So it was really nice all week to get a full practice in with all our team, getting Jake Brera back from the All-Star game. And then came out Friday night against Valencia. I thought we came out really well in the first half. I thought we jumped on them pretty good, got up about 20. And then, we just got to learn we got people down on the ground, we got the knife to their throat, and then it's almost like we help them up, and let them get back and let them throw some punches and then maybe grab that knife back. So we've got to do a little bit better job of being more consistent, but found a way to win by over 20 points, 4A team. And then Saturday, a rematch of the 4A state championship game. And people, don't realize whenever you win a state title and you're that team that's the defending state champs, it still comes with a lot of, mantra about them, and they were missing some guys. They were missing the Casals kid, which is probably their best guard that's not hurt. And then another kid that they had because, some COVID issues. But again, tale of 2 halves, tale of 2 quarters, tale of possessions. We come out, jump on them, get up 14-15, and then they hit shots, they get rolling, took the lead at half, and then just really proud of our guys. Anytime you're in a close game like that against a 4A team and you find ways to win, rather than finding ways to lose, because there at the end we made some crucial mistakes, but down the stretch made the plays we needed to and found a way to win a game. So 2 4A wins that are going to help us, and we're just getting better. That's what I told our guys. It's all about getting better, all about focusing on us, improving every single possession, improving every single quarter, and we're doing that. Now, we're not nearly where we need to be consistency-wise and execution. As far as things we've got to get better at, Joe, we've got to rebound. We're not rebounding the ball very well right now as a team. And I just think some of it may be fatigue, some of it may be lack of experience, but like I tell our guys, it's all excuses. We've got to get better at being consistent, rebounding, setting the tone with our defense. Because if you see us play, Joe, our defense is there. Our defense sets the tone for our offense. And when we're turning teams over, it really helps us on both ends. But really pleased with the way we, anytime you can win, it's a good thing, even if it's ugly. I take an ugly win over an ugly loss or a pretty loss, any day of the week. So really proud of our guys, found ways to get better, found ways to improve, and found ways to win 2 big 4A games for us.
Well, this week you're taking on Clovis, going to travel 2 games this week.
Yes,
going to
sir.
travel up to Clovis, going to travel over to Santee on Saturday. Give the fans a little bit about those 2 teams, what you're expecting.
Well, Clovis, I think right now they're 1-4 or 1-5. They haven't had a whole lot of success, but they're reeling too. They got kids that play football, and they're a 5A program. Coach Isler does a really good job with them. They're going to come out, and this is our first road test of the season. So I'm excited to see where we're at, being able to handle the trip, handle the bus trip, handle the road, get away from home. So they're a tough 5A school, going to make us better. And then Saturday we got Santa Teresa, which I'm not sure about their record, but again, it's basketball. I tell the boys, I don't know who said it, but that's why they play the game.
Exactly.
You got to show up every single day. And I'm just really focused on us right now, improving and getting that experience and using every single game, every opportunity, every practice, every possession to get better. So we do that, I think we're going to be fine.
Well, you got these 2 traveling games. It's like you said, your first 2 travel games of the season. Then you travel next week. You take on Carlsbad on Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
And then you're in the middle of the Christmas break there. After Christmas, you guys go to maybe one of the toughest tournaments in the state.
Yes, sir.
At the Hobbs tournament. So you've got Carlsbad next week, and then the following week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday
Yes, sir.
in Hobbs.
Yeah, Carlsbad, man, they're tough. I mean, they're big, probably one of the biggest teams in the state. I think they're sitting at 6-1 or 5-1, and very athletic, very talented, and it's the Eddy County rivalry. You know how that is. Our kids are going to play hard. They're going to play hard. So the biggest thing, again, is improving. And then we go to the Hobbs tournament. Don't get any easier. We open up at 9:45 in the morning against Gallup, which is where we play in the state semifinals. And on the other half, I think, is Mayfield and Cleveland. So you don't get much break there. But again, it's all about getting better right now, Joby. You want to be the best. You've got to be battle tested. And right now I want to play teams that are going to push us, going to challenge us, expose our weaknesses, and it allows us to get better and improve because our district's going to be tough.
Yeah.
And we know that. So I'm just looking forward to improving. I'm looking forward to having more time to practice, and hopefully every single day, every single game, see us improving in areas and putting 4 consistent quarters together. And like I said, when we have somebody down 15, 18, 16, 14 points, we continue to push and we continue to expand that lead, whereas in the past we've kind of relaxed a little bit and got inconsistent. So really focus on that consistency, but really looking forward to it. I know our guys are too. The Christmas time is always a fun time of the year for our guys. We really get to start developing our team, get to know our team. They get to know each other. So it's going to be a great games this week for us, and then next week against Carlsbad in that tournament, and can allow us to get better and improve and hopefully get a run for starting district. So.
Well, six games here, Bulldog fans, all on the road in the next 3 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Before the year ends. So try to go to those games if you can. If you can't, we're not sure yet on Saturday. We probably will have a feed for you. We will on Thursday night, radio only. And then next week at the Hobbs Tournament, KSVP and KSVPTV.com plans to cover those. And, of course, Carlsbad Tuesday as well. So if you cannot go, which we want people to travel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But if you can't, you'll be able to tune in on almost all of the games, if not all of them, right here on KSVP Radio and or KSVPTV.com. So, Coach, good luck.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Yes,
and
sir.
We'll see you at the games, Bulldog fans.
Hello, Bulldog fans. It's Martin from Frost Mortgage in Artesia, your local lender. While the Bulldogs are scoring high, your mortgage should be going low. Rates are at an all-time low, and it's time to cash in on it. So call Martin at 575-749-6278 to schedule your free consultation. Remember, you have a choice when it comes to your home financing, so don't be misled. Call Martin at Frost Mortgage today.
Frost Mortgage is a division of Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated. It's an equal housing lender. NMLS number 3094.
A merry heart does good like medicine. Proverbs 17:22. We at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia wish you the merriest of Christmases. May the spirit of Christmas fill your hearts and homes as you create the most wonderful memories. Season's greetings from your friends here at Guy Chevrolet Company.
Deans Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Deans Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com. CasaDecor.com.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy. Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso or online at CasaDecorRuidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sports.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location, too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Bulldog Pride is about family. It's about being the best both in the game and in the community. It's about giving your all and having your teammates back. This is Pastor Jason Perry, and here at New Hope Baptist Church, we can relate to the Bulldogs. Our church is a family, and we focus on allowing the Lord to be the best both in our church and in our community. Here at New Hope, we know it's a new year, and there's new hope for a new you. We're praying for Bulldog victory in the game and victory in your life through Jesus Christ.
My name is Peyton Deans. I'm a junior. My parents are Myra and Tyler Deans. I'm also involved in football and track. My favorite college basketball team is Texas Tech, and I don't have a favorite NBA team. And I love being a Bulldog because it's a tradition and it's just another family and it keeps you out of trouble.
Patients require skilled care for short-term illnesses, temporary help after hospitalization or rehabilitation after a major surgery, and many more conditions that can be handled in the comfort of your home. J&J Home Care stands ready to provide such care when you or your family members need it. Our highly experienced nurses, therapists, and aides have been serving Artesia and the surrounding community for more than 20 years. To learn more about the services available at J&J Home Care, call 746-2892 or visit us at 1301 West Grand in Artesia.
Hey, Bulldog fans! Just like the Bulldogs, you too have a chance to win big on tire rotations and oil changes. TMJ Auto is giving away a free tire rotation and oil change every quarter of the year. Surf onto their website, tmjautorepair.com, and find the Register to Win tab. Your name will be placed in the drawing and no purchase necessary. Plus, find other great deals and savings on tmjautorepair.com.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
And smooth disposing. From escrow services to title insurance, Curry County Abstract and Title Company is here for you. 801.
Hey, once again, thanks for joining us here on KSVP. Let's take you now to the KTQM folks in Clovis, New Mexico, and coverage of tonight's boys basketball game. It's radio only, no video tonight, but we thank our friends in Clovis for joining us and allowing us to join them to bring you the coverage. Again, the JV game went into double overtime. Clovis JV winning 59-57. So it's time now to take you to Clovis, New Mexico. As soon as they finish up with this 2-minute break, that's now going into 3 minutes. So we'll join the crew at KTQM in Clovis.
Rockford just finished up the national anthem. I'll jump back in, but go ahead and listen to the band. Good job by the band, Clovis band, playing the national anthem as we are now getting ready for some action. Just finished telling you what we got here. They introduced both squads. So once again, Artesia has a white stripe across the top of their jerseys. Now I see them. Artesia across the front, Nike swish on the shorts and the jersey, and then bold orange numbers outlined in white. Nice and easy to see on the front and on the back. Good. All right, and then Clovis across the front. They'll have a purple stripe around the neck and then down the side of their jerseys. They got a Power Cat on the back. Purple numbers on the back, purple numbers on the front. Once again, Power Cat on the back, Clovis across the front. And their sleeves are outlined in purple as well as they are finishing now. Introducing, Mr. Hill is doing the announcing here at the gym, finishing up the Artesia Bulldogs lineups here. We get ready for some varsity action. Once again, Artesia coming in with an overall mark of 3-2, winning their last two, looking to increase that. Now they'll begin to introduce the Clovis Wildcats. Once again, coming in at 0-5, looking to pick up their first W of the season. They will introduce their players and we'll get ready for some action as the band continues to play. Once again, cheerleaders up and going, and it's left the room here. So if you're driving around and didn't think you can make the game, thanks to the JV double overtime game, it's now getting ready to start. So come on into the gym. But if you can't make it to the gym, we are glad you're listening to us both here in the Clovis listening area as well as the Artesia listening area as well. These are ready. Looks like Todd Morris is on the clock tonight. As he is the principals here at Wattsville Middle School. Now introduce all of the Clovis Wildcat substitutes. Now the starters. Looks like starting will be number 2. That's going to be Brian Wise. Also started for Clovis. Number 4, Luciana Webster. Also number 24, Juan Hernandez. And then number 32, that's going to be R.J. Norris. His brother, of course, married my niece. That's part of my family. And then their big guy, number 34, Anthony Hall. And that is the starting lineup for your Clovis Wildcats. And it will be number 34, Hall. He'll be jumping. Looks like he'll be jumping against number 33 for Artesia. That's Darius Bishop. Actually, I lied. Now number 4 is going to take the jump. It's going to be Cameron Thorpe. So Thorpe will be jumping against Hall. Clovis will be coming right at me. They're going to be headed south, and it will be Artesia headed away from where I'm at. And that will be headed north. All right, referee ready here. Here comes the jump ball, and now we're to some varsity action. It's going to be controlled by Clovis. Comes down to number 4. That's Webster. Webster will bring it across. Looks like Artesia will pick up in the man-to-man. Webster brings it across the timeline. Now he'll dribble down left side, all the way down. Kicks it out to number 2. That's Wise. Wise going to go back up top of the key to Hernandez. Hernandez back to Nora. Now over to the left wing. It's going to be Webster. He'll drive in. He'll kick it over to Wise. Wise drives down left baseline. Finds Nora streaking to the basket. 2-footer from the left side. No good. Gets his own rebound. 3-footer from the right side. Split back. Up and good by Nora. It's steal by Nora on the inbound. 2-on-1 the other way. Off to Hernandez. Another 2 points. Artesia thrown in. Full court press still here by Clovis. Now Artesia will get across the timeline. Nick Sanchez will drive it in. Picked up by Hall. Nice pump fake by Thorpe. Goes back up to Sanchez. Top of the key. 3-pointer up. No good. Going to be a battle for the rebound. Nora tries to save it from going out of bounds. Looks like he will not be able to stay it. Artesia will keep possession with 7:08 left here. Clovis quick 4 points. They're up 4-0. All right, box look here by Artesia. Number 33 throwing it in for them. That's Bishop. He'll get it into Sanchez. Sanchez will reset. Looks like Clovis will go man-to-man here in the half court. He'll give it off to Bishop. Bishop now going to go into the left corner. That's number 24 for them. That's Ferreira. Ferreira's going to feed the post 12. Now he'll kick it back out top of the key to Sanchez. Started by Wise. Nice spin move. He'll find himself in the lane. Floater, 3-footer from in front of the rim. No good. Rebound by Hall for Clovis. He'll give it off to Webster. Webster will bring it across the timeline. Now to Hernandez. Thought about another long 3. Now back up to Nora on top of the key. Now he'll go back to Webster. Webster's going to drive in the lane. Kicks it back out to Hall, top of the key. Now to Wise on the right wing. Wise going to drive in. Now he'll almost thought about a shot. Going to kick it out to Hernandez. Hernandez has the left wing. Back up to R.J. Nora. Now over to Webster. Webster will reset the offense. Now to Hall, top of the key. Over to Wise. Wise going to drive down again on the right baseline. Jump stop, 4-footer from the right side, no good. Rebound Artesia, quickly back the other way. Gets up ahead to Thorpe. Thorpe, layup from the left side, up and good. So let's get it back into Webster, quickly back the other way. Wise going to drive into it, to the lane, and he'll almost thought about a shot. Try to kick it back out, stolen by Artesia. That will be number 33, Bishop. Now he'll give it off to Barrera. Barrera now kicks it up to Sanchez. Sanchez trying to go across the lane will be fouled by Hall for Clovis. So with 5:50 left here in the first period. Once again, it's Clovis Wildcats 4, Artesia Bulldogs 2. 5:50 left in the first period. It will be a foul on Hall. It will be on the floor, so it will be Artesia inbounding from across from the Clovis bench. It will be Bishop on the inbound. Bishop will slap the ball. He'll get it into number 3. That's going to be Sanchez. Sanchez is going to be working on Webster. He's going to ask for a high screen. There's a pick and roll. Sanchez keeps it, finds himself all the way to the rim. Layup from the left side, 2-footer, no good. Rebound comes down to Artesia. Kick it back out to Sanchez. Now he'll go back up top the key to Thorpe. Thorpe's now going to give it to 12. Spin move on the right block by number 12 for them. That is Peyton Deans. It's up and good. We got a tie ball game with 5:26 left in the first period. Wise took it back the other way. 3-footer from the left side. Up and good for Wise for Clovis. They'll jump into full court pressure. Artesia will get it into Sanchez. He's double teamed, gets back off to Deans. Deans now goes over to number 23, it looks like, Malone on the right wing. Now back up top of the key to Sanchez. Sanchez will set the offense like he wants it. Clovis staying in man-to-man defense. He'll go to Bishop on the right wing. Bishop's going to drive right baseline, kicks it back out to Thorpe. Wide open three-pointer at the top of the key. Thought about it, then brings it back down, kicks it out to Sanchez. Sanchez has on the left wing. He'll drive into the paint and loses it out of bounds. They're going to say it was tipped by a Clovis player, so it will remain Artesia's possession. Checking in the game for Artesia will be number 44. That's Zamaron. He'll check in for Dean. Bishop will inbound. They'll go spread look all the way across the arc. Now he'll go into Thorpe on the right block. Spin move up, no good. Battle for it. It's going to go out of bounds off Artesia. Clovis ball, 4:47 left here in the first period. Once again, Clovis Wildcats 6, Artesia Bulldogs 4. Norrell will throw it in. It's going to be full court man-to-man pressure here by Artesia. They'll get it into Webster. Webster's going to be working there on Malone. He'll bring it across the timeline. There's a pick. Now he'll drive into the lane. Hands it off to Hall, batted away by Artesia, controlled by Clovis, however, back up to Webster. Wise now on the left corner. Now he'll go R.J. Nora, top of the key. Now back over to Webster. Webster's going to drive into the lane again. He finds himself all the way to the rim, up and good. 2-footer from in front of the rim. Clovis full court pressure. They go long baseball pass to Bishop. He misses the layup. Offensive rebound, though, however, by Malone, up and good. 2-footer from the left side for Artesia. Quickly back the other way goes Wise. Wise now brings it across the timeline. Working on number 3, that's Sanchez. They're going to find Hall wide open on the left block. 2-footer up and good by Hall. And now it looks like a whistle. Let's see what the whistle's on. Warning to one of the Artesia players, I think, for touching the ball after it went through the net. But anyway, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, it's a warning of some sort. Artesia back the other way. It's Malone. Malone going to go top of the key to Sanchez. Sanchez will be working on Hernandez. Clovis staying in their man-to-man. 3:43 left here in the first period. Close Wildcats 10, Artesia Bulldogs 6. Sanchez drives down to the right baseline, all the way to the rim. 2-footer up, no good. Quickly back the other way. Outlet to Wise. One-on-one with Thorpe. He'll take it all the way to the rim. Up and good. 2-footer from the right side by Wise. Artesia will throw it in. Once again, full court pressure, this time man by Clovis Wildcats, what we like to call black. And now a timeout by the Artesia's coach. And he is not happy with the way that they're trying to get the ball in on the full court man-to-man pressure. He'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with him. So with 3:21 left in the first, it's Clovis Wildcats 21, Artesia Bulldogs 6. We'll be back in 30.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
Wildcat Nation, welcome back to the Rockets. It's your Clovis Wildcats 12, Artesia Bulldogs 6. Coach Mondragon taking a timeout, trying to set up how they're going to break this man-to-man full court pressure by Clovis. All right, it'll be Thorpe inbounding the ball. He'll get it into Malone. Here comes a double team back over to Thorpe on the reverse. Now he'll go middle to Bishop. They got 2-on-2 back the other way. Bishop's going to find number 44 wide open on the left block, up and good, about a 2-footer. That's just at Cimarron. All right, Clovis inbounds. They'll get it into number 11, who's checked into the game for them. That's going to be Gutierrez. Gutierrez will bring it across the timeline. There's a high pick by Nora. Gutierrez going to get it into Cash Roberts, who also checked in the game. Kicked it out to Stone. Three-pointer from the left corner. Got Stone in the game now. No good, however. It's going to go defensive rebound to Artesia. Back up to Thorpe. Now to Bishop on the left wing. Working there on Hernandez. Now back up to Cimarron. Cimarron's going to get some Malone. Malone's going to travel on the right wing, trying to do a little jab step and end up shuffling both feet, and so that will be turnover on Artesia. Looks like they'll jump full court man-to-man pressure. Roberts will get it into Gutierrez. Gutierrez will be working on Malone. Full court man-to-man pressure here by Artesia. Dribble it down, kick it out to Stone. Stone now back up to Roberts, top of the key. Now over to Hernandez. Hernandez going to drive to the top of the key. Now he'll go into the lane, on his up all the way to the rim. 2-footer from the left side, up and good by Hernandez. Here comes a double team as they get it into Sanchez. Now reverse back to Thorpe. They get across the timeline to Bishop. Bishop's going to get it back up to Sanchez. Sanchez now will reset the offense, trailing by 6 here. Oh, a steal by R.J. Nora as he tried to get the Bishop on the right wing. Going to kick it over to Stone. 2-footer from the left side, no good. Offensive rebound, Gutierrez. 2-foot putback, up and good. Quick outlet to Bishop all the way down for Artesia after the make by Clovis. No good. 2-footer in front of the rim, but he'll be fouled by Roberts. And so that will put Bishop on the line for 2. We'll go to the line here. Cut into the Clovis lead with 1:53 left here in the first period. Clovis Wildcats 16, Artesia Bulldogs 8. Bishop takes his complimentary dribble. Shot is going to be on its way. It's up and nothing but net. Good. Checking back into the game for Clovis is Hall and Wise. Also checking into for Artesia's number 22, Wesson, and number 24, Barrera. He's back into the game. And number 23 will come back in, Malone, as they'll take Thorpe off. Bishop's second shot. He'll get the ball from the referee, take his complimentary dribble. Shot's going to be on its way. Oh, there it goes. It's up and no good this time in front of the rim. Now they're going to say cross the line, so that will be Clovis ball. Inbounding. Full court man-to-man pressure here by Artesia. Roberts will be inbounding. They'll get it into Gutierrez. Gutierrez now will clear everybody out. He'll work one-on-one across with Malone. They'll get it across the timeline. Lots of contact. No whistle, however. Now there's a whistle. Now they're going to say he carried the ball. Going to get a turnover on Clovis. 1:43 left here in the first. Bishop will inbound. This time Clovis will pick up in the half court. He'll get it into number 22. That's Wesson. Wesson will bring it across the timeline. Now he'll go right side. And he'll go back up top of the key to Cimarron. Cimarron back over to Barrera. Barrera back to Bishop. Now to Malone. Malone's got it on the left corner. Step back three-pointer up. No good. Rebound Clovis by Hall. Kicks it out to Roberts. He'll give it off to Gutierrez. Gutierrez will bring it up. He's going to bring it up the left side. Now crosses the timeline. Artesia man-to-man. Now Roberts up top of the key. He'll go left wing to Wise. Wise going to get it off to Hall. Hall back over to Stone. Stone thought about a three-pointer. Now he'll go back top of the key to Roberts. Roberts going to do a three-pointer top of the key off the backboard. Up and good by Roberts. Full court pressure. Another turnover by Artesia, unless they say Clovis got a hand on it. They do. They say Stone got a piece of it. That will remain Artesia's ball. Clovis will jump back into full court man-to-man pressure. Right now with a 10-point lead, 59.4 left here in the first period. Clovis Wildcats 19, Artesia Bulldogs 9. Quickly, Artesia will get Sanchez back into the game. He'll take the ball from Cimarron. This time it looks like Clovis will pick up in a 2-3 zone. A little change of action here, so they'll go 2-3 zone. Bishop on the left corner. At the front and play the lob pass against their post. Cimarron now Coach Mondragon saying now he wants to attack the 2-3 zone. It's going to be Sanchez. He'll hand it off to number 24, Barrera. Now back to Sanchez. Sanchez has it on the left wing. Now back over to Barrera. Now to Bishop on the right wing. Going to get it to the post. Amaron. He's double. Loses the ball. And now they're going to say travel. And unfortunate there for Clovis is those both Clovis kids could have had to steal, but they were kind of fighting over it themselves, and they'll get a travel on Stone. Now if they inbound, they'll go back man-to-man. Clovis will. It'll be Bishop inbounding the ball. They'll go in a line at the top of the key. Well, Artesia to inbound here on this play. And they will get it into number 12. Now hands it back off to Bishop. He'll try a 6-footer from the right side. No good. Rebound Clovis. Roberts, 18 seconds left here in the first period. Up to Wise. Wise bringing it down the right side. Goes into the lane. Kicks it over to Stone. Stone thought about a 3. Kicks it back out to Roberts. 10 seconds. Now back off to Wise. Wise has it on the right wing. Now over to Roberts on the left wing. Now Stone in the left corner. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Wise going to shoot it from college range or further. No good off the front of the rim, but a good first quarter by Clovis as they got a 10-point lead. As at the end of one, it's your Clovis Wildcats 19, Artesia Bulldogs 9. We're going to take a 60-second break, and we'll be right back.
Hey Bulldog fans, I'm Pastor Nolan Frederick with Catalyst Church. We're cheering the Bulldogs on to another victory, and we would love the opportunity to tell you about the victory you can have in Jesus Christ. I invite you to join us at Catalyst Church on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. The dress is casual, the teaching is helpful, the music rocks, and your kids will have a blast. We hope to see you this Sunday at Catalyst Church at 13th and Hermosa in Artesia. Go Bulldogs!
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Be the best experience whether you bought or not.
And K229 AS Artesia.
All right, welcome back, Wildcat Nation. It was a good first quarter by our Wildcats. They have a 10-point lead going into the second period. Artesia inbound the ball. It will be number 12 for them, Deans. They'll get it into Sanchez. Let's back into a man-to-man defense here in the half court. Sanchez, top of the key, gives off to Thorpe. Thorpe on the left corner. Started by Hall. Now he'll give it back to Deans. Deans going to kick it back over to number 24 for them. That's Barrera. Barrera back to Bishop. Bishop's going to drive in. Floater, 3-footer from in front of the rim. No good. Thorpe gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it back out to Barrera. Barrera now back off to Sanchez. Sanchez going to pull it back out, reset the offense. Now he'll get a high pick by Thorpe. Nice switch by Clovis. Now he's working on number 4. That's Webster. Gets it into Thorpe on the block. He's going to get double teamed. Now he's going to wrap around pass back out to Barrera. Kicks it back out to Bishop, top the key. Now over to Thorpe on the left corner. Back up top to Sanchez. Sanchez will reset. Here comes a double high pick. Sanchez goes to the left. Picked up by Webster. Step back, about a 20-footer. No good. Rebound by Clovis. Comes down Hernandez. Out quickly ahead to Webster. Reverse layup, no good. Offensive rebound, Hall. Put back, no good. Rebound by Artesia. Bishop, he'll bring it out himself. Crosses the timeline. He'll go down to the right wing. I'll get it back off to Sanchez up top of the key. Sanchez working on Webster. Clovis staying in the man-to-man. He'll get it back now over to Barrera. He's got it on the left corner. And he steps out of bounds. Nice defense there by Hernandez for Clovis. He was up in his grill, as we like to say. So he gets the turnover. Mondragon not happy about it in the ear of the referee. It'll be Nora inbounding. He'll get it into Webster. Webster will bring it up. This time, Artesia content picking up in the half court. Webster has it up top of the key. Now he'll go right wing to Wise. Down to Nora up top of the key. Now over to Hernandez. Hernandez three-pointer, long range, no good. Rebound offensive is Hall, but then it's stolen by Deans. Deans for them, and then Hall, frustrated, is going to foul Deans, and so it'll be Artesia ball. It will be Thorpe. He'll inbound it into Sanchez. So nice offensive rebound by Hall, but nice hustle by Deans, and then got the foul. So it's going to go three-quarter trapping press. They'll get it over to Bishop on the left wing. He'll try a three-pointer, no good. Rebound's going to be knocked out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Nora, I believe. So it will be Artesia's possession. They'll maintain possession. Bishop will go inbound. They'll inbound to the left side of their basket. This time a box look on the inbound. They will get Barrera cutting to the basket. No good. 2-footer from the right side, but he'll draw the foul. So nice job by him. He'll go to the line trying to cut into this Clovis lead. Once again, with 6:05 left here in the first half, it's your Clovis Wildcats 19 and Artesia Bulldogs 9. Take Barrera to the line for Artesia. He'll take complimentary dribble. Shot's going to be on its way. It's up and good. Up to a 9-point lead for Clovis. It's the ball from the referee. Second shot. And good. All right, it'll be Nora. He'll inbound it to Hernandez. Hernandez bringing it up. Now we're going to see three-quarter press here by Artesia. They're going to try to trap Webster. He's out of control, loses the ball, so effective. Now 3-on-2 back the other way with Artesia. Bishop all the way himself. Keeps it, finger roll. Left side, up and good. Gets it into Webster. Reverses it back to Nora. Now back to Webster. Here comes the trap. Now kick it back over to Nora. Nora's going to get it across the timeline to Wise. Wise now dribbling. Gets it over on the right wing. Go back up to Webster up top of the key. Now he'll give it back off to Wise. Wise back up to Nora. Nora now going to go over to Hernandez. Three-pointer by Hernandez. Up and no good. Rebound is going to come down to Artesia. Barrera. He'll get it off to Sanchez. Trailing now by 6, looking to cut into the 6-point Clovis lead. Going to find Deans wide open on the right block. Nice pass by Sanchez. 2-footer by Deans, up and good. Just like that, it's a 4-point game. Here comes another trap. Webster's going to have another turnover. Artesia the other way. Sanchez, 2-footer right side, no good. Rebound by Clovis. Comes down to Hernandez. He is going to drive in, and Deans will take a charge. Nice job by Deans. Good hustle plays on a couple of defensive series here now as he's able to set his feet, and he'll have the offensive charge on Webster. Webster will get a break. Checking back into the game for Clovis will be Gutierrez, and also Cash Roberts will check in, and they'll give Hernandez a break. Like Clovis will jump back in full court, man-to-man pressure. Checking into the game for Artesia is going to be number 21. That's going to be Marshall Meacham. He'll check in for Deans. All right, Thorpe's going to inbound it, trying to get it into Sanchez. Lobs it in, gets it to Sanchez. Oh, almost stolen by Nora. However, it comes right back down to Artesia. And now stolen down at the other end as they tried to get it in the block. So stolen by Clovis. So press was effective. Oh, but Artesia steals it right back. Bishop, 2-footer left side. No good, however. Rebound by Clovis. Gutierrez going to bring it up, kicks it across the timeline to Wise. Wise going to drive down into the lane, spin move, 3-foot floater from the left side, no good. Offensive rebound, Hall, 2-footer from the left side, up and good by Hall. Full court man-to-man pressure. Here comes the trap. Now they're going to get back off to Thorpe. Thorpe goes all the way down. Kicks it over to Bishop. Bishop, 3-pointer from the left wing. No good. Rebound by Hall. Hall's going to get it off to Gutierrez. Gutierrez, he throws the ball away. Stolen there by number 21 for them. Meacham kicks it off to number 22. 3-pointer Wesson. No good. Defensive rebound. Clovis kicks it back up to Wise. Wise now gets it out to Gutierrez. Gutierrez will bring it down. He'll have it on the right wing. Now he'll reset the offense for Clovis up top of the key. Artesia staying in a man-to-man defense. Gutierrez has it back and forth. He's guarded by Sanchez. Now gets it off to Roberts. Back over to Gutierrez. Gutierrez now trying to see what Coach Isler wants to do. He'll dribble around. And now it's going to be Gutierrez to Nora. Nora has it on the right corner. Back up to Gutierrez, right wing. Cross court to Roberts on the left wing. Now he'll give it off to Wise. Wise going to drive into the lane. Jump stop. Off balance floater, about a 6-footer, no good from in front of the rim. Rebound by Artesia, quickly out to Sanchez. Sanchez brings it across the timeline. Now he'll back it up, reset, and guarded by Nora. Sanchez asking for a high pick. Now he'll drive in. Euro step, finds Bishop cutting the baseline. 2-footer, reverse layup, no good by Bishop. Rebound by Clovis, quickly up ahead to Roberts. Robert has it on the right wing. Now let's reset with Gutierrez. Coach Isler calling what offense he wants. Back over to Roberts on the right wing. Still man-to-man defense by the Bulldogs. Kicks it out to Wise. Wise thought about a 3 on the left wing. No, he'll decide to dribble it around. Now he'll kick it out to Hall, top of the key. Now back over to Roberts on the right wing. Roberts will drive in, wide open look, about a 7-footer from the left side. No good. Another offensive rebound by Hall. 2-foot putback, no good, but he'll be fouled. So Hall having a nice job on the offensive glass so far this year. Is now he'll go to the line for 2. With 2:42 left in the second period. Close Wildcats 21. Artesia Bulldogs 15. Hall going to the line for 2. He'll take his complimentary dribble. Shot's going to be on its way. It's up and no good. Back of the rim. Deans will check back in for Artesia as well. Malone as well. Zimmeron, number 44. 3 in, 3 out. All right. Hall gets another shot here. Let's get it from the referee. Takes complimentary dribbles. Looking to increase the 6-point Clovis lead here. Shot's going to be on its way. It's up and good by Hall. All right. Clovis jumps into man-to-man full court pressure. Get it to Deans. Now back over to Malone. Now back over to Deans. Deans brings it across the timeline. Now he'll kick it back over to Malone. Malone will hand it off to number 22, I believe. Yep, number 22 for them. That's Wesson. Wesson will give it off back to Malone now. Clovis in a man-to-man defense. 3-pointer by number 23, Malone. No good. Rebound by Hall for Clovis. And now it looks like he'll be fouled. Foul against Artesia. Looks like it's against number 12, Deans. So Clovis will be inbounding the ball. It will be Nora. Nora will inbound. It looks like Artesia going to go with that 1-2-2 full court trap here. So we'll get into Gutierrez. He reverses it to Nora. Now he'll reverse it back to Gutierrez. Just run a little trap-o domino here. Now that's Stone. Stone may get across the timeline. Now to Roberts. Over to Gutierrez. Gutierrez drives in, kicks it out to Stone over on the left wing. He'll hand it back off to Gutierrez. Gutierrez will reset top of the key. Looks like Artesia will be in a 2-3 zone here out of their press. Now it'll go to Roberts on the left wing. Actually, they're in man. Nora trying to drive on Deans. Almost a steal. He'll reset top of the key. Now he'll hand it off to Roberts. Roberts has it. Dribbling around. He'll dribble to the right wing. Trying to feed the post. Hall kicks it back out to Gutierrez. He has it now in the right corner. He'll drive right baseline. Kicks it around the defender. Pass out to Stone. Stone's going to drive in. Kicks it off to Roberts. Roberts drives in. Now he'll get fouled on the floor, I believe. Roberts trying to make a move to the basket. 1:22 left here in the second period. Clovis Wildcats 22. Artesia Bulldogs 15. Checking back in the game for Artesia will be Sanchez and Bishop. They'll get Thorpe and Malone out. Clovis will be inbounding right side of their basket. It's Gutierrez. They're in a box look. He's going to lob it into Nora up top of the key. Kicks it off Stone in the left wing. Once again trying to post up Hall here. Almost loses the ball. Still battling for it. Gets it back. Stone does. Kicks it over to Roberts on the left wing. Back over. Gutierrez. Can't handle the pass. Comes down to Sanchez. Wide open layup. Up and good in front of the rim by Sanchez. Doyle inbound to Gutierrez. Now a 5-point lead for Clovis. 1 minute left in the second period. Almost another steal and now a whistle. They're going to get a foul on Bishop. Looks like it'll be Nora inbound. Let's see what Artesia wants to do. Looks like they will jump back in their 1-2-2. Full court press. Checking back into the game will be Malone. We'll check in for Bishop. All right, Nora will get it in. Gutierrez reverses back to Nora. Hernandez working the middle. Now reverse back to Gutierrez. Now trying to get it to Hernandez. Going to be stolen by Artesia. Comes down to 22. Wide open layup on the right side by Wesson. Up and good. Just like that, it's a 3-point game. All right. Going to be Gutierrez off to Nora. Now back over to Gutierrez. Back over to Nora. Now they'll go all the way down the Stone. Across the timeline. Now back up to Gutierrez. 29 seconds. Back over to Nora up top the key. Now Coach Isler wants a 30-second timeout. So with 26.8 seconds left here in the second period is now the Clovis Wildcats 22, Artesia Bulldogs 19. We'll take a 30-second break and we'll be right back.
There are so many holiday greetings that we would like to share with you, so here are just a few. We hope you all will rejoice and reflect on your blessings. Celebrate the reason for the season with peace in your heart. May your days be filled with love and festivity, and may your holidays sparkle with joy and laughter, but easy on the sparkle. From everyone at Central Valley Electric Cooperative, your hometown co-op, have yourself a Merry Little Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right, welcome back to the Rock. Clovis Wildcat fans, Artesia Bulldog fans listening in Artesia. We're glad you're tuned in. I'm Coach Phil Lemke here with the play-by-play. Joined by Mark Shannon tonight and his wife, Michelle. We're glad you're tuned in at 99.9 KTQM on the FM dial or 1240 AM KCLV in the Clovis area, or stream with us at www.999ktqm.net. All right, Clovis after this timeout will be inbounding across from the school scoreboard. Not the school board, but the scoreboard. All right, it'll be Roberts doing the inbound. He'll get it into Webster, who's now back in the game, working there on Sanchez. Man-to-man defense here by Artesia. He brings it across the timeline with 19 seconds left here in the half. He'll reverse it back over now to Nora on the right wing. Nora's going to drive baseline, finds herself wide open to the rim, and he will make a two-footer from the right side, but they're going to say that Deans, again, pulls a charge, and so they're going to get D2 on a charge. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like, well, Chace is about to inbound, and now it looks like they might get a blocking foul and say the basket's good, and then one shot by Nora, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to change their mind, it looks like, a little bit. I don't know what happened there. One ref said one thing, one said the other, but needless to say, Nora gets the 2 points, and he gets a chance for an and one. And now he has increased the Clovis lead 24-19 over Artesia. Nora on the line. Shot is up, no good, front of the rim. Now they're going to say Zamaron came across the line, so they'll get another attempt at it. So Nora will have another shot at it as a lane violation. Take a complimentary dribble. Shot's going to be on its way. It's up and no good. Rebound comes down to Zamaron, hands it off to Sanchez. 10 seconds left in the half. They'll bring it up across guarded by Hernandez. They'll drive in, floater about a 6-footer from front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Deans, and he will step out of bounds. So at 1.4, Clovis has a chance to keep it up at a three-quarter shot here. It will be Webster. Three-quarter shot, no good. Three-quarter shot is short. So at the half, it is your Clovis Wildcats 24, the Artesia Bulldogs 19. We're going to take about let's go about a 3-minute break here, and we'll come back and give you some first half statistics.
Hi, it's Maria and Brisa with the Tate Branch Auto Group. Are you in the market for a new car but don't know where to look?
Well, look no further. Here at Tate Branch Auto Group, we have had our used car managers busy buying vehicles to fill our inventory and to meet your needs.
That's right. We are bringing in new cars daily and getting them ready to hit our showrooms. But hurry fast because these vehicles will not last long.
And if you have no time to make it down to the dealership, that's not a problem. You can view our entire inventory on www.tatebranch.com, where you will have the ability to purchase your car online with front door delivery.
That's right. Come and visit us at www.tatebranch.com.
And we do it all. Need an oil change? Come on in. No appointments necessary. Brakes making funny noises? We've got you covered. Transmissions in the dumps? That's not a problem.
Come see us today at Tate Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, or Roswell, where the selection of vehicles will not disappoint.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. But you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Sandy Stockton will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Sandy Stockton in Artesia today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Artesia Plumbing and Heating is your authorized Carrier air conditioning dealer. Home owned and operated for over 41 years. Artesia Plumbing and Heating installs residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioners. Artesia Plumbing and Heating handles your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier unit. Artesia Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs and Lady Dogs and wishes them the very best in this sports season. Artesia Plumbing and Heating, 746-3712.
Did you know Artesia Ford has been open for 50 years and owned by the same people for every day they've been open? I'd say they must be doing something right.
By the same people? So the person I bought my truck from might have sold my grandfather his trucks?
I bet they did. That's a family tradition I could be proud of.
Artesia Ford, open for 50 years and counting. Visit Artesia Ford at 307 North 1st Street in Artesia to be a part of a family tradition you can count on for the next 50 years.
Task Force.
All right, welcome back to The Rock, Wildcat Nation. And if you're listening in Artesia, glad you're tuned in. But we have the halftime here. We got a nice little show going on as we have the Dance and Cheer Force from Clovis performing tonight. So they are doing a great job and had their younger squad doing a dance just a minute ago. So glad they're able to come out and do some more things than they've been able to do over the last year. So glad to see the Dance and Cheer Force out tonight. So it is Clovis Wildcats 24, your Artesia Bulldogs 19 at the half. And so it's a pretty good start by Clovis. Kind of brought in some pressure, got some couple easy baskets, able to get out to a 10-point lead, but Artesia has been able to kind of chip away at that, and now it is just a 5-point lead. But seems to be working pretty well. We're able to get a couple of good baskets off some pressure. And our big guy, Hawes, has some pretty good game rebounding, both on the defensive end and the offensive end, and getting a few easy buckets here and there. So that's kind of been it. And then Artesia, they've been able to break the press and get some steals as well. So a lot of their points coming off some easy looks at the basket by either defensive pressure or beating our press and able to find the wide open pass on the block. So that's kind of where we're at as far as first half action. So I'm about to turn it over to my good friend Mark, and he's going to kind of run down some of the points and statistics from the first half. So Mark, take it away.
All right, for Clovis, for the first half, the first quarter, number 2 Wise went, in the first quarter had 4 points and was 2 for 3 out of the 2-point range. Webb, number 4, has 2 points and was 1 for 1. Gutierrez, number 11, was 1 for 1 out of the 2-point range with 2 points. And Cash Roberts went 1 for 1 out of the 3-point range with 3 points. Hernandez, number 24, Hernandez, went 2 for 2 for 4 points. And number 32, Nora, went 1 for 2 for 2 points. And Andrew Hall went 1 for 1 for 2. In the second quarter, it was a little bit different. Number 32, Nora, went 1 for 1 for 2 points, and Andrew Hall went 1 for 3 out of the 2-point range and 1 for 1 out of the foul range, off the free throw line, for 3 points, giving a total of 5 points in the second half and 19 in the first, total of 24. As far as for the team goes, they went 1 for 4 out of the 3-point range, or the free throw range, 10 for 19 out of the 2-point, and 1 for 6 out of 3-point range. For Artesia, we had number 3 Sanchez. Number 4. Number 4 went with 2 points. Number 12 Dean went with 2 points in the first quarter. Number 23 went with 2 points. Number 33, Bishop, went with 1 point. And number 44, Zemeron, went for 2 points. In the second half for Artesia, Number 3, Sanchez, had 2 points. Number 12, Dean, had 2 points. Number 22, Weston, had 2 points. Number 24 had 2, and Bishop had 2. Number 33, Bishop, had 2, giving them 10 points in the second quarter and 9.5 in the first, giving us a total of 24-19 Clovis in the first half.
All right, thank you, Mark. So, yeah, kind of a tale of two tales as Clovis able to, like I said, really jump out and put some pressure on them, score 19 points in the first period, and only 5 in the second period. So, but still have the 5-point lead, so we'll see what Coach Isler wants to do. We'll see what Coach Monaghan adjusts as far as Artesia at the half. And like I said, their 1-2-2 full-court pressure kind of gave Clovis some fits, and they were able to get some nice points there and kind of chip away at that 10-point lead that Clovis had at one time. So it ought to be an interesting second half, but it is definitely a good game right now. As once again, it is our Clovis Wildcats 24, the Artesia Bulldogs 19. We're going to take another 2-minute break for our wonderful sponsors, and then we'll be back for some second half action.
Hi, it's Maria
and Brisa with the Tate Branch Auto Group.
Hey, Brisa, have you heard what's happening at Tate Branch in Roswell?
No, what?
We are restocking our entire used car inventory. That's right. We have been busy working on getting an entirely fresh new inventory, and it's getting ready to hit our showroom.
Hurry fast, because this inventory won't last long. And if you're worried about your credit, don't. Here at Tate Branch, we have the resources needed to get all types of credits approved. No credit, bad credit, bankruptcy, no problem. We can handle it all.
Give us a call at 575-755-2279.
That number, once again, is 575-755-2279.
Hurry on down to 2000 West 2nd Street and check out our entire inventory, or visit us at www.tatebranchRoswell.com, and we will get you approved for your next new vehicle.
Ooh, that's good.
When I was young, I thought I had forever to prepare for retirement. But as the years went by, retirement got closer and closer. Well, I wish I'd have started saving 10 years earlier.
How you spend your retirement depends on what you do now while you're still working. We've helped a lot of area seniors prepare for retirement. Stop in and see us about saving for yours. Western Bank of Artesia. We're big on you. Member FDIC.
Mental health has no age limit. That's why Artesia General Hospital's outpatient behavioral health team includes a specialist for children and teens. Honey Coven Weeks serves patients 18 and younger in both Artesia and Carlsbad. 1 in 5 adolescents faces a mental illness that disrupts their life. If you're wondering whether your child is just going through a stage or struggling with something deeper, we can help. Get professional answers and compassionate medical support to help them thrive. Request your appointment at artesiageneral.com/behavioral health.
Real estate, contracts, and more.
All right, Wildcat Nation, welcome back to The Rock as we get ready to bring you some second half action between the Clovis Wildcats and the Artesia Bulldogs. Once again, I'm Coach Phil Lemke, bringing your play-by-play tonight, joined by my good friend Mark Chan and his wife, Michelle, helping with statistics, so thank you guys. And then I got Coach Shumpert over here helping out or hanging out with us as well. So we're glad you're tuned in. Once again, if you're listening to the Clovis listening area, we're at KTQM 99.9 FM or KCLV 1240 AM. And you can stream with us at www.999ktqm.net. And if you're in the Artesia listening area, you're listening to us on 990 on the AM dial or 93.7 on the FM dial. That's KSVP. All right, Clovis will inbound the ball. They'll be headed north, and Artesia headed south here to start the second half. It will be north inbounding. Looks like Artesia will stay in. Pretty aggressive man-to-man here, but they're going to try to deny the inbounds. They'll get it into Weber. Weber working on Bishop. Now he'll bring it across the timeline, gives it over to Wise. Wise has on the left corner. Now left, hands it off to Weber. Weber now going to get a pick by Hall. He'll drive left baseline, floater, three-footer up and good by Weber. Man-to-man, full court here by Clovis. They're going to try to get it all the way down to Thorpe, who gets it over to Bishop. Ooh, almost traveled, but they able to maintain it. Now he'll get out for a three-pointer by number 24 for them. That is going to be Ferreira. Offensive rebound by Dean. Kicks it out to Thorpe. Thorpe's going to try to get it to Dean. Dean's now going to spin right into a double team. Now they're going to say it was poked out of bounds. by Clovis, so it'll be Bishop inbounding. He'll inbound for the left side of his basket. For Artesia, gets it out to Sanchez. Sanchez will bring it up. He'll try a step back from the free throw line. Up and good by Sanchez. Nora will get it into Weber. Now back up to Hernandez. Across the timeline. Has it on the left wing. Almost loses the handle. We're able to regain it. Going to get it off to Nora. Now they're going to say that Hernandez traveled, so it'll be a turnover on Clovis. Artesia inbound. Looks like it will be Bishop doing the inbounds here. Clovis will pick up half-court man. It'll be Sanchez. We'll bring it across the timeline, guarded by Weber. Get it into Deans. Deans going to find Bishop cutting the baseline. He'll kick it back out to Barrera. Barrera back to Deans. Gets it off to Sanchez. Top of the key. They'll reset. Get a pick by Deans. Pick and roll. Now Sanchez will keep it himself. Almost loses it. However, comes down to Bishop. Bishop has it now on the left wing. He'll get double teamed, almost loses it again, kicks it out to Sanchez. Sanchez, spin move, he's on the baseline now. Now he'll get a foul, or did they say stepped out of bounds?
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. All right, so they'll say Sanchez stepped out of bounds. Nora inbound, looks like full court man-to-man pressure here by Artesia. Goes into Nora, now back over to Weber. Weber will have everybody clear out. He'll work it up against Bishop. Nice crossover. Weber's going to drive all the way down. Finds Hall on the block. Two-footer up and good, but they're going to say Weber charged. So nice job by Bishop for Artesia drawing this charge. So it will be a turnover instead of 2 points. Corporal inbound. Full court pressure here by Clovis. They get it into Sanchez. He'll bring it all the way down. Two-footer from the right side up and good by Sanchez. Coast to coast. All right, Nora into Weber. Weber now takes it across the timeline. 3-point lead here by Clovis with 6:07 left in the third period. It's Clovis Wildcats 26, Artesia Bulldogs 23. Nora now over to Hernandez. Hernandez has it on the left wing. Back up to Hall, top of the key. Now over to Wise on the right wing. Wise going to drive baseline. Wraparound pass. Now keeps out to Hernandez for a three-pointer. Left wing up and good by Hernandez. Fourth inbound. Going to throw a long pass all the way down to Deans. Deans working on Hall. About a 5-footer actually from the left side. No good. Gets his own rebound, however. Now he'll kick it out to Sanchez. Sanchez trying to answer with a three at the top of the key. Up and good by Sanchez. Or back into Hernandez. Hernandez down the right side. Lobs it into Hall. Hall, 2-footer from in front of the rim. No good. Rebound by Artesia. Thorpe quickly back out to Sanchez. Sanchez kicks it now back up. Thorpe top the key. Hands it back off to Sanchez. Sanchez working on Webster. 3-point lead here by Clovis with 5:10 in the third. Sanchez going to shoot about a 6-footer as he's found his range now in here in the second half as he's able to drill that one from the left elbow. Quickly back the other way. Clovis, Hernandez, now only a 1-point lead. They'll give it off to Nora. Nora now gives it off to Wise. Wise going to have it up top of the key. Man-to-man defense here by Artesia. Now over to Hall. Now Hernandez. He'll drive baseline, and he'll lose it out of bounds. Going to be a turnover on Hernandez. So now it will be... Actually, they're going to say it went out off Artesia. They're going to say they got a hand on it. So it will be Clovis inbounding the ball. They will have Fox look here on the inbounds. The Weber will inbound from the left side of his basket. Looking to get it in. Now he'll go to the left corner. That's Roberts. Roberts back to Hernandez. Now over to Wise. Weaves. Weaves going to dribble down. Now gets it off to Nora. Nora has it on the right wing. Back to Roberts. Now Hernandez. Another three-pointer from the left corner up. No good this time. Long rebound comes down. Hernandez will drive in. 2-footer for the left side up and good by Hernandez. Keys will get it into Bishop. Reverses it back to Thorpe. RJ Nora with a steal, trying to get it into Barrera. Quickly up ahead, Hernandez. Wide open layup left side, up and good by Hernandez. Thorpe now will inbound the ball. Full court pressure here again, man-to-man by Clovis. Another steal by Webster, but it's going to throw it right back to Artesia, trying to save it out of bounds. Quickly back up the other way. Artesia Thorpe, three-pointer from the left wing. No good. Rebound comes down to Nora. Now it's going to be stolen away by Barrera. Barrera will reset for Artesia up top of the key. Pick and roll by Zamoron. Now a lot of contact. Now they're going to say a charge on Artesia. Actually, it wasn't Barrera. Actually, going to be number 22, Wesson. So Wesson will pick up the offensive foul. Clovis able to draw a charge. checking in the game for Clovis will be Jetstone. Full court pressure now here by Artesia. Looks like full court man. They'll get it into Weber. Weber will clear everybody out. He'll be working on Bishop all the way up the floor. Nice crossover. Breaks the timeline. Gets a pick by Roberts. He'll find himself all the way down to the left block. Nice pass to Nora, but they're going to say he was fouled before he got the pass off. And so Clovis will inbound the ball instead of getting the point-blank shot. So it'll be Weber inbounding. They'll go box look. Going to get it in Nora. Back over to Hernandez. Long three-pointer by Hernandez. Up and good. It will be number 40. That's Campbell who's in the game for Artesia. And they'll give it off to Sanchez. Sanchez will drive down. Free throw line. Up and good. And now Coach Mondragon wants a quick timeout. So with 3:16 left here in the third period, your Clovis Wildcats 36, Artesia Bulldogs 30. And we're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Please pardon our dust as we move into our new facility at Artesia Animal Clinic. We've begun the process of moving into our new facility, which features more exam rooms, expanded surgery and treatment rooms, lab, x-ray, and larger kennels. We're so excited to be moving into our new facility, and we look forward to being better able to help care for your pets. Artesia Animal Clinic, now moving into our new clinic in the same location, 110 West Mahone, just north of Artesia Ford Sales.
Oh, delicious.
All right, Wildcat fans, welcome back to the Rock. There's the first 3:16 left here in the third period. Close with a 36-30 lead over the Artesia Bulldogs. Quick timeout by Coach Mondragon for Artesia. See what they want to set up now. Looks like they'll go back into the 1-2-2. Strapping press here. All right, so Hernandez will get it in to Weber. Back to Hernandez on the reverse. Now back over to Weber. Weber now working, going to get it across to Roberts. Almost stolen by Artesia. Robert maintains possession, however. Quickly back to Hernandez. Now Weber up top of the key. Weber will reset the offense, and they will drop back in a 2-3 zone. Well, Artesia after the press. Hernandez now going to get into the lane. Almost loses it. Gets it back out to Nora. Nora will dribble back now. Kicks it off to Weber. They'll reset. Trying to see what Coach Isler wants to do here against the 2-3 zone now by Artesia. Weber has it over right wing. He'll drive into the zone. Kicks it out to Stone. Stone thought about a three. Now he'll dribble back up top of the key. Now over to Hernandez. Hernandez on the left wing. That's where he likes to shoot, but he'll dribble it back now. Kicks it out to Weber. Weber will reset. Top of the key. The pick now on the 2-3 zone. Weber's going to drive in. 3-foot off-balance shot. No good from the right side. Battle for the rebound. Finally comes down to Artesia. Kick it out to Sanchez. Excuse me. Sanchez will bring it across the timeline with 2:08 left here in the third. Gets a high pick by Campbell. Has it over on the right wing. Now he'll drive into the teeth of the defense. Floater about a 6-footer up and good by Sanchez. Cash gets it into Hernandez. Cash Roberts does. Reverse back now to Hernandez. Cross the timeline. He'll dribble down. And gets poked out of bounds by Weston, number 22. It'll be Clovis maintaining possession. They'll inbound in front of their own bench. And Weber will get a break as Gutierrez will check into the game for Clovis. Again, Clovis with a 4-point lead, 36-32, 1:48 left in the third. Roberts gets it into Gutierrez. Gutierrez now. Kick it over to Stone. Now they're going to feed Roberts down the block. Kick it back out to the top of the key to Gutierrez. Now back over to Hernandez. 2-3 zone still here by Artesia. Now they're going to go double high post. Gutierrez has it. Kicks it over to Hernandez, right wing. Back over to Gutierrez. Now back to Stone. Stone thought about feeding the post. Goes back to Gutierrez. Now high post to Nora. Nora trying to get it to the right wing. Stolen by Sanchez. Sanchez, three-pointer, left wing. Up and good. And just like that, though, it's just a one-point game. And Sanchez in the second half, or we should say the third period, has found his range all over the place as he has been an offensive machine for Artesia. All right, quickly back the other way. Hernandez, Gutierrez, back to Hernandez. Hernandez, three-pointer up. He almost got the bounce, no good. Battle for the rebound, comes down to Artesia. They'll hand it off to Sanchez. Artesia having a chance to take the first lead of the game here with trailing by one. Sanchez has it up top of the key. Here comes a double high pick. And he'll get into the lane once again. Loses the handle, however, but they're going to say poked away by Clovis. So Artesia will maintain possession with 44.4 left. Kicking into the game will be Hall for Clovis. He'll check in for Nora. Also checking back into the game for Artesia, number 12, Peyton Deans. Bishop will inbounds right side of their basket. 44 seconds. They're going to find Deans wide open on the left block. Up and good by Deans. Artesia takes their first lead, 37-36 of the game. Quickly now pressing the trap. Hernandez gets it out to Roberts. Now over to Stone. Stone drives down the lane. Hands off to Hall. Hall driving in. 2-footer from in front of the rim. No good. And he'll be fouled by Dean. We'll have Hall going here to the line. Andrew Hall. Chance to tie the game or give Clovis a 1-point lead here. Right, he'll get the ball from the referee. 28.8 seconds left. Once again, Clovis trailing by 1 now. Artesia Bulldogs 37. Clovis Wildcats 36. First shot is good. So now we're 37 off. Chance for Hall to take a 1-point lead here for Clovis. Checking back into the game for Artesia Zamaron. He'll check in for Deans. See what Coach Isler wants to do here off the make or the miss. All right, Hall will get the ball from the referee. Take his complimentary dribble. Shot's going to be on its way. It is up and no good. Battle for the rebound. Comes down to Thorpe for Artesia. Kicks it out to Sanchez. Sanchez up ahead to Bishop. Bishop has it on the left wing. Now over to Sanchez. Sanchez working on Gutierrez. 15 seconds. Now Coach Monaghan calling out the offense that he wants to run. He'll bring it down the left wing. It off to Bishop. Now over to Wesson. Wesson has it on the left corner. Back up to Sanchez. That's the hot hand. He'll try a three-pointer off balance at the buzzer. No good. So at the end of 3, we're all tied up. 37-37. We're going to take a 60-second break, and we'll be here right back.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas. We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
University.
All right, Wildcat Nation, welcome back to the Rock. We've got a good close game here, 37-37, coming down to the fourth quarter. Who can win the fourth? Artesia will be inbounding. They'll start off with the ball, which means, of course, Clovis will have any high balls going their way the first round. Haven't been many of those this game, but we'll see what happens with 8 minutes left. Once again, 37-37. Thorpe will inbounding here for Artesia. They'll get into Sanchez, who has definitely found his range in the third period and become an offensive juggernaut here for Artesia. All right, they're going to get a Zamaron. Bishop cutting baseline, reverse layup, up and good by Bishop. Here comes full court pressure. Looks like it'll be man. Weber will get it across to Weaves. Weaves now back over to Weber, across the timeline. Now left wing for Weaves. Now back over to Nora. Nora's going to get it off to Hernandez for Clovis. He'll dribble off of the key, off the Hall. Now over to Weaves. Weaves has it in the left wing. He loses it. Stolen by Sanchez. Back the other way now for Artesia. Thought about a three. Now he'll drive in. Sees Zamaron in the post. Blocked by Hall. Rebound, however. Battle for it. It's going to come down to Artesia. Wesson will have it. Now he'll drive into the lane. Kicks it back out to Sanchez. Thought about a three. Now he'll drive in. 7-footer from the left side. No good. Rebound by Nora for Clovis. Quickly out to Hernandez. Hernandez working one-on-one, and Wesson finds himself right up to the layup on the left side to the rim. Left side layup up and good. Ties the game at 39 with 6:54 left. Quickly back. Now Sanchez, top of the key, goes over to Bishop. He'll have it on the left wing. Back up now to Sanchez. Guarded by Hernandez. Spin move. And now a whistle. They're going to get Hernandez, I believe, with a reach on the floor. And be Artesia's ball. It will inbound across from their bench. Second back into the game for Artesia will be number 23. That's going to be Malone, and also number 12, Deans, will also check back into the game. Little stack here about the free throw line. It will be Bishop. Gets it into Sanchez. Thought about a long three. Back over to Bishop now. Bishop's going to try a three from the left wing. Up and good by Bishop. Nora gets it into Hernandez. Showing now by three after the three by Bishop. Hernandez working on Bishop. Gets it across the timeline. Almost throws it out of bounds. He does throw it out of bounds. Trying to get it to Weber. And it will be a turnover against Clovis. Artesia now inbounding with the three-point lead. It'll be Bishop into Sanchez. Sanchez now will walk it across the timeline. 6:20 left here in the game. Another foul on Hernandez against Sanchez. With the push. Now it'll be Artesia inbounding in front of their bench. Quickly back up to Sanchez up top of the key, working on Nora. Goes over to Malone. Now Malone trying to get it to Bishop. Almost throws it out of bounds. Bishop able to chase it down. Now he'll drive in to the paint. Kicks it back out to Sanchez. Top of the key. 6 minutes left in the ball game. Artesia up 42-39. Here comes a high pick by Deans. Nice switch. Weber picking up Sanchez. Sanchez going to dribble down. Now gives it off to Malone. Malone has it over on the left wing. Back up top of the key to Bishop. Bishop working there on Hernandez. Now goes to Deans. Over on the right wing. Deans will drive in. Layup from the right side. Up and good by Deans. Quickly now Weber back the other way. They're going to find Hall wide open. Layup up and good from the left side by Hall. Makes it a three-point game again. Another long pass. This time almost poked away by Hall. Picked up by Bishop. Bishop drives in and he'll draw an offensive foul. Nice foul by Weber setting his speed. He'll draw the charge. And so it will be a foul on Bishop. Both will be inbounding the ball. It'll be Nora. Artesia will set their 1-2-2 trap up. Get it into Weber. Reverse back now to Nora. Got Hernandez working the middle. Reverse back to Weber. Now we're going to say a double dribble on Weber, so the press is effective. They'll get a turnover against Clovis. It'll be Deans inbounding for Artesia across from the score table. Put it into Sanchez. Sanchez gets the instructions from Coach Mondragon. No hurry. Brings it across the timeline. And here comes a double high pick. Sanchez dribbles down right side. Hands it off to Malone. Malone three-pointer. Top of the key. Up. No good. Long rebound. Going to come down the hall for Clovis. Kicks it off to Nora. Nora back over to Weber. Weber now bringing it across. Kicks it back over to Nora. Nora has it on the right wing. Back up. Now kicks it over to Hernandez on the right wing. The Hall, top of the key, now to Weber. Weber's going to get it back to Nora, top of the key. Nora's going to drive in, finds himself about a 4-footer, off-balance floater, no good. Battle for the rebound. Going to go out of bounds. They'll say off Artesia, so Clovis will maintain possession. Checking back into the game for Artesia's number 40. That'll be Campbell. They'll check in for Dean. It'll be Weber inbounding the ball. Box look here by Clovis. Now it'll be Weber lobbing it in the hall. Now kicks it over to Weave. Weave has it up top the key, resets the offense. Artesia man-to-man defense here with 4:24 and a 3-point lead. Back over to Weave. Now Nora, top of the key. Now trying to get Hernandez stolen by Sanchez. Sanchez back the other way, coast to coast. Layup from the right side, no good. And now let's see what happened here. Lots of discussion here by the ref, and they're going to say goaltending. Goaltending on Hall. And now Coach Isler is upset, and Coach Mondragon was in the referees here, and didn't think the referee that called the play, the goaltending, was in the right spot to call. It should have been the other guy. But anyway, it is a 2 points for Artesia. Quickly back the other way. Weaves on the right wing. Now trailing by 5 after the goaltending. Weber up top of the key. 3:56 left. Artesia once again 46. Clovis 41. Going to get it up to Hernandez. Now over to Weber on the left wing. Now back up top of the key to Weave. Weave will drive in. Artesia now in the 2-3 zone. Weber will try a 6-footer from the left side. No good. Rebound by Court for Artesia. Kicks it out to number 3, Sanchez. Sanchez now will bring it across the lane. He's working on Nora. Drives into the lane. Lots of contact. Now they're going to say foul on Nora on the floor. So it will be Artesia inbound the ball. Inbound it on the right side of their basket. It'll be Bishop. Bishop will slap the ball, trying to look for the high pick roll. Bishop will lob it into Sanchez. Sanchez has it up top of the key. Dribble it over to the left wing. Now back up the court, top of the key. And they'll go Malone, right wing. Guarded by Hernandez. Now they go back Bishop, top of the key. Guarded by Weber. Now a timeout by Mondragon. So with 3:07 left here in the game, it is Artesia Bulldogs 46, Clovis Wildcats 41. We're going to take a 60-second break, and we'll be right back.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company. But come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Cambria here from KFC in Artesia. The big news of the day? It's official. Our lobby is now open. We have taken extra precautions to ensure yours and our safety. The all-new KFC chicken sandwich is here. You've got to try it. An extra crispy, hand-breaded chicken filet placed on a buttery brioche bun, topped with pickles and your choice of classic or spicy mayonnaise. It's the best chicken sandwich ever, and it's only at your KFC in Artesia.
The lobby is open. Come dine with us at your KFC Taco Bell in Artesia.
Wildcat fans, welcome back to the Rock. We've got 3:07 left on the clock in this one, with your Wildcats trailing 41-46. Artesia Bulldogs in the lead by 5. Artesia inbounding the ball right in front of the bench, their own bench. It'll be Bishop. They'll go with staff look inbound on the sideline. Clovis will pick up man-to-man. They'll get it into Sanchez. Sanchez will be working on Nora. Has it now left wing, dribbling. Now he'll back it out. We'll go pick him up. Switch. Hernandez will pick up Sanchez. Sanchez will drive in. He'll sign off balance. 2-footer from the right side. No good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Malone. Malone now to Thorpe. Thorpe over to Bishop. Bishop working on Weber. Crossover. He'll drive into the lane. Almost loses it. Gets Nora to go airborne. And then he'll get a foul and make a 2-footer from the left side. So nice pump fake for all you young listeners out there. He was able to get Nora off his feet, draw the contact, finish the shot, and now he'll go to the line for a chance for 2. Looking to increase the Artesia lead to 8, as it is now Artesia Bulldogs 48, Clovis Wildcats 41. Bishop on the line for the and 1. It's the ball from the referee. This is 10 and complimentary dribbles. Shot is on its way. It is good. So it is now 8-point lead by Artesia. Go full court trap. They break the timeline. Weaves now has it left corner on Nora now. Back over to Hernandez. Now Weber has it on the right wing. Goes back up top of the key. Stay in. Let's go 2-3 zone here. It will be Weber. He'll drive between the two front guys. Kicks it out to Hernandez. Catch and shoot. 3-pointer from the right wing. Short. Rebound by Artesia, but stolen back by Hernandez. Finds Weber. He'll do a pump fake. He'll get 2 defenders in the air. And he'll draw contact. Not able to make the 2-footer from the right side, but he will go to the line for 2. He was able to use the pump fake as well. He'll go to the line, trying to cut into the Artesia lead. We'll get the ball from the referee. Complimentary dribbles. And shot is on its way up and good. Cuts it to a 7-point lead. Artesia Bulldogs 49, Clovis Wildcats 42, 1:58 left here in the ball game. Next back in the game will be Deans for Artesia. He'll replace number 40, Chance Campbell. Also checking in for Clovis is Ash Roberts. Weber, Chance picks up the lead to 6 here with 1:58 left. Second shot is on its way. It is no good, however. Long rebound comes down to Artesia. That will be Bishop, number 33. And then he will get fouled. Looks like. Another quick substitution by Artesia. Deans will come back out. Get number 24, Barrera, into the game. Bishop inbound in front of close pitch. He'll get it into Sanchez. Sanchez working on Hernandez. There comes a double. He does get it across the timeline to Bishop. Now a foul on Weber. That should put them in the 1-and-1. Nope, not quite yet. One more, it looks like. All right, so one more. The 1-and-1. So Bishop will inbound in front of Artesia's bench with a 7-point lead. 49-42, 1:44 left. All right, goes over to Thorpe, top of the key. They're going to kind of spread it out, try to run a little clock here. They're going to get it over to Barrera, now over to Malone. Man-to-man defense here by Clovis. Malone's going to find himself all the way to the rim. Layup on the left side, up and good. Get it into Hernandez. Hernandez now brings it across the timeline. Coach Isler wants a timeout. We'll take one with him. So with 1:24 left here in the ball game, it is Artesia Bulldogs 51, Clovis Wildcats 42. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Chaos Cafe is the place to kick your taste buds in the face. With some of the best food around, including a big breakfast that can scratch that itch. Whether you're fiending for French toast or begging for biscuits, they've got you covered. Plus, great lunch specials, signature burgers, and some of the most satisfying portions in the galaxy. Chaos Cafe backs the Bulldogs and the student athletes that work hard and play harder. Open Monday through Saturday from 5:30 till 2 at 501 South 1st in Artesia. Put a little chaos in your day with Chaos Cafe, and go Bulldogs.
7-8-7.
Wildcat fans, welcome back to the Rock. We have 1:24 left on the clock. It is Artesia Bulldogs now 51, your Clovis Wildcats 42. It will be Clovis inbounding the ball here. Like Cash Roberts will do the duty. Get it into Hernandez. Hernandez gets it over to Weaves. Weaves now top of the key. Back to Hernandez. Thought about a three. Puts it on the floor. Drives in. Spin. 3-footer from in front of the rim. No good. Rebound by Nora. Put back up and good. 2-footer from the right side by Nora. Full court pressure here by Clovis. Trying to get Sanchez on the trap, but they're going to say stepped out of bounds. Yeah. They're going to say step out of bounds, so turnover Artesia. Clovis will have the ball with 7-point deficit, 51-44. They get it in Hernandez, back to Weaves, back to Hernandez, over to Weber, now back to Hernandez, top of the key, 1 minute left. Hernandez now dribbles it back out, looking to get it to Weaves. Artesia staying in the zone, 55 seconds, gets over to Weber on the left corner. Weaves now got to dribble down, crossover. Coach Isler wants a timeout with 49.5. So it is Artesia 51, Clovis Wildcats 44, 49.5 seconds left. And we're going to take a 60-second timeout.
As we near the end of your insurance year, here's a friendly reminder from Smile Expressions in Artesia. You need to take advantage of any unused dental benefits your insurance program may offer. Every year, you receive a maximum amount from your dental insurance company, and in most cases, the unused portion of this amount is lost when the new insurance year starts. If you've been postponing dental treatment or are overdue for a routine exam and cleaning, now's a great time to come in. Call Smile Expressions 575-746-1900 or request an appointment online.
When was the last time a bank asked you if you'd like to keep more of your money? At Artesia Credit Union, you pay yourself by avoiding big bank fees and all the corporate investors that go along with them. Let Artesia Credit Union help you achieve financial happiness. From home and auto loans to a working line of credit or sending your kids to college, membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Stop by the branch on 5th Street or log on to artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
Clovis. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back, Wildcat Nation. We're at the Rock. Let's fill in here with the play-by-play. Roberts will get in Hernandez, trailing by 7, 45 seconds left in the game. Over to Nora now, top of the key. Trying to get it now to Roberts, up top of the key. Back over to Hernandez, now wide. Thought about a 3 in the left corner. Now puts it on the floor, dribbles in to the zone, finds Nora on the left block, up and good. 2 points from the left block. And a quick timeout by Coach Isler, now trailing by 5 with 30.7 seconds left. So once again, it's Artesia Bulldogs 51, Clovis Wildcats 46. Take a 60-second break, and we'll be right back.
Jesus. He is very important. He's the reason for the season for Christmas. We think about Jesus. We need Jesus to increase in our hearts and our fleshly desires to decrease. See, if we think about that statement, it is really simple. It's simple to say. It's easy to say, I want myself to look more and more like Jesus every day. If it's simple to say, then why is it so hard to implement? The reason is because we as a society are turned inward. We only think about ourselves in so many different ways. But Jesus reminds us in John chapter 3 and verse 30, He being Jesus, must become greater and greater, and I must become less and less. We need to get out of the way, and we need to let Jesus be in control of our lives. Do you know Jesus? Is he a part of your life? Are you becoming more and more like him? If that answer is no, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ on Sundays at 9 o'clock for Bible class and 10 o'clock for worship.
All right, welcome back to the Rock. We got 30.7 seconds left. We're just taking a quick timeout after the 2 points, trailing by 5 now. All right, full court pressure here by Clovis. They'll get it into Bishop. Artesia will. Now here comes a steal by Nora. Nora now driving in. 2 points from the left side. Up and good. 23 seconds left. Quickly into Sanchez. Now here comes a foul. Oh, they're going to give him one. They get it off to Malone. And now a travel by Malone with 17 seconds left. So, with 17.2 seconds, folks, keep us here. We're only down by 3. Chance to tie or get another quick 2 and get another steal. So we'll see what Coach Isler wants to do here. All right, it'll be Cash Roberts. He'll get it into Hernandez. 17 seconds left. He'll bring it across the timeline. Left wing. Back over to Nora. Back over to Weber. Weber's going to drive. Now he will almost lose the ball. Now a quick timeout again by Isler. That'll be his last timeout with 9.6 seconds left. It is a full. So with 9.6 seconds left, it is Artesia Bulldogs now 51. Your Clovis Wildcats 48. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
When that problem arises, one call to Crouch Plumbing and Heating is all it takes. Crouch's plumbers and technicians are highly trained. No problem is too big or too small for Crouch. Whether you need a water heater replaced, a gas line run, a leaky faucet repaired, or your heater or AC serviced, Crouch can do it all. Your problem is their problem, so it's no longer a problem. Call on Crouch for timely response, quality workmanship at a fair price. Servicing Carlsbad and Artesia.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Check them out. Snappy Tomato Pizza.
K229. All right, welcome back. 9.6, down by 3. Close inbound. It'll be Weber. He'll have it on the right side of his basket. See what Coach Isler wants to do here. He'll go for the tie or try to do a quick 2. Gets it into Nora. Nora's going to kick it out to Roberts. Looks like they will go for a 3. Nora going to get it off to Weber. Oh, stolen by Sanchez. Wide open layup, left side. Up and good by Sanchez. And that's going to be your ball game, folks. As Sanchez able to get the steal and seal the victory for the Bulldogs, as they will get the victory 53-48 here at the Rock. So once again, Clovis, a good effort tonight, taking on a tough Artesia team, looking for their first win, just not able to get it done again tonight, but a good effort by the Clovis Wildcats, even down by 9 there with less than a couple of minutes left. They're able to battle back, but ends up being Sanchez, who was kind of their main player the second half. He came out on fire. He's able to get the steal and seal the deal for Artesia. Once again, it is the Clovis Wildcats 48, Artesia Bulldogs 53, as Artesia will get out of the Rock with another win, be their 3rd in a row. That'll make Clovis 0-6 on the season. We're going to take about a 3-minute break. We'll be right back with statistics from tonight's ballgame.
Merry Christmas from Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. This month, receive a $500 red tag bonus cash on our most popular models. Find your deal today online at guychevy.com or stop by and see us on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia.
Pop's Diner is back and ready to serve you. Come in for all of your lunch and dinner favorites. Visit Pop's Diner at 1906 West Main in the Aaron's parking lot in Artesia. Call ahead orders are welcome. 575-513-2000. We are ready to feed you, and go Bulldogs.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Georgia and her team at Incredible are excited for 2021. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
When that problem arises, one call to Crouch Plumbing and Heating is all it takes. Crouch's plumbers and technicians are highly trained. No problem is too big or too small for Crouch. Whether you need a water heater replaced, gas line run, a leaky faucet repaired, or your heater or AC serviced, Crouch can do it all. Your problem is their problem, so it's no longer a problem. Call on Crouch for timely response, quality workmanship at a fair price. Servicing Carlsbad and Artesia.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Holy guacamole! The best guacamole in the Pecos Valley is at La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia. Holy guacamole! Everything is coming in fresh by the truckload. Avocados, green chilies, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. The makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? La Fonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole!
Does your insurance agent treat you like family?
Insurance Corporation is programmed to build interpersonal relationships with members of family units. We communicate on a four-name basis with all customer numbers.
Only a human who knows you can create a plan that's right for you. That's why for 80 years at Farm Bureau Financial Services, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
I'm Brandon Williams, Artesia's local Farm Bureau agent. Call us today, 746-2171.
And then Clovis.
A&S Landscaping.
All right, Wildcat Nation, welcome back to The Rock. It is a good, valiant effort tonight. Started off good, ended good, just in between periods. Artesia able to do a little better as they're able to get out of here with the win, as it's Artesia Bulldogs 53 or Clovis Wildcats 48. But good job by Artesia. They never panicked as they were down by 10 at one point, just able to chip away. And like I said, Sanchez had a heck of a second half, and we'll let Mark give you statistics here in just a little bit. But we'll be back in action Thursday, so I'll let you run through the statistics of the game here, Mark, or the second half, and then I'll set you guys up for our next game here at the Rock. But anyway, we're glad you guys tuned in tonight, and Coach Philipke here bringing you the play-by-play. My good friend Mark will give you the statistics for the game. So go ahead, Mark.
All right, for Clovis, Webster had 3 points in the second half with a total of 5 points. Number 24, Hernandez, had 12 points in the second half with a total of 16 for the game. Nora, number 32, had 6 points in the second half for 10 total. And Andrew Hall had 3 points in the second half with a total of 8 points total. As far as shooting statistics go for Clovis, in the third quarter they went 2 for 6 from the free throw line, 13 out of 26 from the For the third quarter, it was 1 for 2 out of the free throw line, 3 for 7 from the 2-point range, and 2 for 4 out of the 3-point range. In the fourth quarter, they went 1 for 2 out from free throw, 6 for 12 out of 2-point range, and 0 for 1 out of 3-point range, giving them a total of 3 for 8 from free throw, 18 from 35 out of 35 total from the 2-point range, and 3 for 11 out of the 3-point range. As for Artesia in the third quarter, as Coach Linsky was saying, Nick Shantez, number 13, went 16 points in the third quarter and 4 in the fourth, giving a total of 22 points for the total game. Number 12, Dean, went 2 in the third and 2 in the fourth, giving a total of 8 points for the game. Number 23 went 2 points in the fourth, and number 33, Bishop, went 8 points in the fourth. This, with their total to, with their 3-point, or their shooting average was 2 for 10 in the third and 2 for 4 in the third, for 3 points. In the fourth, it was 1 for 1 for free throws, 6 for 10 for the 2 points, and 1 for 2 in the 3-point range, giving them a total of 53 points.
All right, thanks, Mark. So glad you and Michelle helped out with statistics tonight, so thank you guys so much. Once again, this is Coach Phil Lemke with your play-by-play, joined by Mark and Michelle tonight. We're glad you guys tuned in at 99.9 FM, KTQM here in the Clovis area, or KCLV, 1240 AM, or if you streamed with us at www.999ktqm.net. And then for our Artesia listeners, you're still out there. We're glad you guys tuned in at 990 AM or 93.7 FM at the KSVP call numbers and letters on that. So glad you guys were able to tune in. So we're glad you guys tuned in tonight. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Clovis, a valiant effort, like I said, started off really good. Fury at the end just came up a little bit short as Sanchez able to get still and seal the deal. But we'll be back in action. Clovis will on Saturday, as it will be Centennial coming to town. And so that game on Saturday will be at it'll be at 4:30. JV at 3 and the varsity at 4:30 p.m. So it'll be 4:30 on Saturday. Centennial coming to town, and we'll be here at the Rock bringing you your action. Want to once again thank Montana back at the station for helping us out, and all of our wonderful area sponsors around Clovis and the surrounding area. We hope you once again enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Hope you guys stay warm, have a good ending of your week, and for all you school people out there, got half a day tomorrow, and then we'll be on Christmas break. I hope everyone has a great Christmas break. So God bless everybody out there. This is Coach Phil Lemke signing off.
That concludes this broadcast of Bulldog Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at KSVPTV.com. Bulldog Sports on KSVP AM and FM and KSVPTV.com is presented by Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Ford Sales, J.S. Warden Sun Insurance, La Fonda, Sandy Stockton, and State Farm of Artesia, Smile Expressions, Artesia Family Healthcare and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia General Hospital, Roswell Seed, Guy Chevrolet, KFC of Artesia, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Pop's Diner, Forest Tire, Western Bank of Artesia, Artesia Credit Union, Pecos Valley Equipment, Oasis Computers, Eastern New Mexico University, Catalyst Church, Brandon Williams and Farm Bureau Insurance, Cisco Equipment, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, TMJ Auto, New Hope Baptist Church, H&R Block of Artesia, Castle Rentals, Kane Electric, Frost Mortgage, Incredible Printing, Bobcat Auto, and Tate Branch of Artesia. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of Bulldog Sports on KSVP AM and FM. We now return you to your